Never let go of who you truly are. If I could go back to my younger self, that's what I would tell myself. The reason is because when I was younger, I was quite introverted, and as I got older, I kind of let go of it over time. And that introversy is what made me into who I am today. And to be honest, growing up, a lot of us tend to lose bits of ourselves over time. I saw a quote that said everything about you is basically fictional because it's influenced by your parents, school, people, and everything around you. But everyone is unique in their own way, and everyone has their own responsibilities and their own way of reacting to the world. The child that was abused when they're younger is going to react different to the person who grew up in luxury with loving parents, for example. A child who was born in war is going to have different values to a person or a child who wasn't born in war. When it comes to certain things in life, especially when we grow up, we have more responsibility. You're going to lose bits of yourself over time, and you're going to lose what makes you over time. And in your teenage years, a lot of us go through, or a lot of teenagers go through identity crisis because they don't know who they're becoming. And when they're trying to become someone, they lose bits of themselves that are authentic to them. They start to lose who they truly are while trying to create someone who isn't really them. If I could go back to tell my younger self to keep who I was truly intact and to become a person who I wanted to be, a more confident individual, but still keep the introverted side of me alive, I would go and tell myself that. The second thing I would tell myself is to keep focused on what actually matters. I got distracted a lot on what didn't really matter, and growing up, I did enjoy a lot of my childhood, but I wanted to also set myself up for my future as well. So if I could go back, I would tell myself to set myself up for my own future by doing the things that I want now. In the future, you're going to want a lot of things, whether it be trying to get rich or trying to have an amazing physique. You're going to have the discipline and the consistency to be able to get those things in the first place. And one of the best things you can do is by training yourself or training your mind, more importantly, right now in the early stages of your life in order to get that eventually. Growing up, I was always told to enjoy my teenage years, that I have time and that I'm still a child. But in order to achieve the life that I want, I have to put in the sacrifice as soon as possible because that's the life that I want and that's the life that I want to live and I will get to live if I keep putting the work in every single day. The third thing I would say, to be honest, is to keep people around you, but keep those around you that will actually benefit you and not that will hurt you in the long run. This might sound obvious, but if you're surrounded by bad people, you're eventually going to become a bad person as well. And a lot of people make the mistake by surrounding themselves around bad people or people who just don't care about them at all. And this kind of links in with the first step that if you are authentic, you're going to attract authentic people. You're going to attract people who are just like you. And over time, as you get older, you're going to end up making a friend group or just having a friend in general who's like you in certain aspects and who's like you in certain ways. If I was younger, these are the main three things I would actually tell myself. And I'll tell myself to do a lot of other things, but if I wanted to become the person who I am today, I'm going to have to make mistakes and I'm going to have to learn the art of failure. So if I was truly younger now, I'll tell myself to do these three things. And I'll tell myself to enjoy where I am right now because over time, I know I'm going to look back in 10 years and say I'm happy I went through everything that I did. And you should too. The period you are right now, you should be enjoying it because you're going to look back on it and thank yourself for being able to get through it. Thank you for watching. I hope the video helped and subscribe for more.